All right, should we talk about Garrett Cole? As much as I know you don't want to, but we're going to do it anyway.
Hold on.
Got your sunglasses, Brig?
Yeah.
Got them handy? There they are. All right. So Angsty Brig is here. Garrett Cole blew a 6-0 lead in Tampa for St. Pete. Brig says it was like watching two games. The first through the fifth inning and then the fifth through the ninth inning. Garrett Cole's line ended up 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks,
earned runs,
6 strikeouts, 2 home runs. And this is his ERA for the season now, up to 2.09. No longer is he.
No, that was during that game.
Oh, just for the game. Okay, so
that's his ERA for the game.
For the game. This is the Yankees' first walk-off loss of the season. The game ended 8-7 in the 10th inning. Brig, why don't you tell us about it? Angsty Brig.
Let's move on.
You can leave it at that.
His current ERA is actually 2.09 on the season.
Okay, there you go.
I just checked.
Okay.
No, this was horrible. This was so bad. Everything was fine, and then it was not. And all the Yankees fans, with our powers combined, we, the royal we, are so confused. He's allowed to have one bad outing. He's allowed one. This is it. If he happens again, we're not going to be okay. We don't have the run support right now. The offense does not know how to play baseball. So for Garrett Cole to also have a problem, not okay. Also, he is the centerpiece. He is the gemstone of the rotation because Carlos Rodon is still dealing with whatever magical mystery injury it is this week.
Chronic back pain.
We're paying him all the monies to be hurting. And guess what we can't do with that money? Go find additional pitching, okay? So, but do we have the money? Yeah.
Of course, the Yankees have all the money.
Whose job is it to plug the holes? Brian Cashman's. Do we have holes plugged? No. Who's injured? Everybody. I'm super angry. Am I angry at Garrett Cole? No. Is this evidence that Brian Cashman is sitting down on the job? Yes. Is it evidence that the front office and maybe even Aaron Boone are okay with being at or just above 500 in perpetuity? Yes. Are we okay with that? No. We, the royal we, are super upset.
Okay, so here's the thing. The Yankees are still 19-17 coming into Monday, and they ended up winning today, right? So 20-17.
They won today, but it was against the A's, so I don't want to hear it.
That's fine. That's fine. You play who's in front of you. That's all you can do. That's all you can do, and you've got to beat the teams you're supposed to beat. That's the point of all this. But this is my thing, though, Brig. Is the Yankees are still sitting pretty good over 500, and who knows what the Red Sox are going to do. At this point, yeah, they're on the outside looking in at a wild card spot, but so are the Angels at 19-16. So are the Astros and Mariners at 500.
Listen,
like at this point, hold on. At this point, you've got to be playing 600 ball to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
and it's only May. At what point? I mean, if you're not. I don't want to say hit the panic button right now because that's just a Yankee fan response. At what point do you legitimately hit the panic button and be like, we've got to make a deal? Aaron Judge comes back, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you give it a few days with Judge or do you say end of the month?
If they haven't made a deal by the end of the month, I will have firmly decided that they are complacent whiner ninnies that don't want to win. If they haven't traded away infield depth that we don't need for pitching support that we absolutely do need, and if Aaron Hicks is no longer a Yankee by the end of the month, or if he is still a Yankee by the end of the month, we have a problem. I say
you
move.
I think that's the big one right there. I feel like that's the sign right there. This team is headed in the right direction. Is moving Aaron Hicks, but the problem might be that nobody will take him. I mean, you can throw him into somebody else, but you've got to make a move to get rid of him because he's a black hole in this entire team.
So add him to a Gleyber Torres move, and let the young kids play the middle infield.
Okay,
that's already been bandied about. Everybody's talking about Gleyber Torres being a trade piece. Everybody.
Yeah.
And it's the only way to offload Hicks. Nobody's going to take Hicks by himself.
Right.
Nobody. So what you have to do, here's the problem, Brad. Here's the problem. Not only do deals have to be made, okay, but the Yankees are dead last in the AL East right now. They're 10 games back. Who's in front of them? Everybody. The Rays are 29-7. The Orioles are 22-13. The Blue Jays 21-14, and the Red Sox are 21-15. Okay, they're 2 games behind the Red Sox. Is that achievable? Absolutely. The next closest team is 2.5 games up.
The Blue Jays
that's
and 3.5
totally
for the
achievable.
Orioles. That's
3.5 for the Orioles.
Achievable. All of it.
All of it is. But the problem is that the Yankees seem to be okay with the optics of them being in last place. And they haven't been scrambling to do anything about it. I'm saying culturally, this is unacceptable. Why that doesn't run top to bottom, I don't understand. But everybody down here at the bottom where I'm at is livid. And yes, it's a standard Yankee fan response. I got it. I know. We're all whiners, and we're all just going to carry our pitchforks, and we're all going to be decried as the meanies and the evil empire and all that. Come at me. See if I care. All right. But the problem is this is unacceptable by the book. Like, the Yankees should be just disgusted by this. And yeah, okay, we've got an injury list. Fine. But whose job is it to fix that? The players are doing what they can.
Cashman hasn't done a very good job of that over the last several years.
No, he hasn't.
And
that's what I'm saying. If Aaron Boone does not find, if they fall below 500 on the season somehow, I don't think they will, but if somehow they fall below 500 at the end of the season, Boone is gone. Cashman might be gone too. I don't care about the extensions. I don't care. Also, Boone speaking of the Yankees, John Flaherty was in a bad mood today. All right.
So my last thing is, if George Steinbrenner was still alive, Aaron Boone would have been gone 2 years ago.
Oh, if the boss was still around, Boone would have been gone. Cashman would have been afraid, and he would not be resting on his laurels and making it seem like these things are okay. And let's be strategic, and let me collect baseball cards. And don't worry, I've got my legacy, and I just signed a 4-year extension. No, Brian Cashman would have been on a 1-year by 1-year deal every year for the last handful of years on a prove yourself or get out basis under Steinbrenner. And that is not happening under Hal, and it's a huge problem, because the Yankees need that pressure at the top. Right now, all the pressure is on the field, and that's not where you want the pressure to be. Not when it's systemic. Oh, I'm so mad.